For nearly a century, humanity has stared at the stars, desperately searching for signs of advanced alien life. We build massive telescopes and scan distant galaxies, terrified and fascinated by the prospect of a cosmic neighbor. But what if the ultimate others aren't coming from a distant star system? What if they have been right here, sharing our planet, safely entrenched in the unmapped 75% of the world right beneath our feet? This is the Cryptoterrestrial Hypothesis, a framework that translates the mind-bending physics of UAPs and USOs away from outer space, grounding it in the crushing midnight. From an engineering standpoint, space is a walk in the park compared to the deep ocean floor. Space is a vacuum, but the ocean floor features a crushing hydrostatic pressure of over 1,000 atmospheres, or 8 tons of force per square inch. Any hull engineered to survive the bottom of Earth's ocean trenches without buckling can withstand the vacuum of space with zero modifications. To understand their origins, we have to look back to the Mesozoic era, the age of the dinosaurs. The shallow seas were violent. Those giant marine reptiles relied on lungs. They could not dive past the 500-meter crushed depth ceiling without their bodies imploding. By conquering the Hadal zones, this precursor race built an impenetrable fortress, forging a deeply ingrained instinct for total operational security. When a massive asteroid struck Earth 66 million years ago, it wiped out the surface biosphere. The sunlit upper ocean suffered immediately. The deep trenches didn't notice the asteroid at all. Relying on geothermal energy, their technological evolution was never interrupted. While our ancestors were still primitive rodents scurrying in the dirt, they were already mastering the laws of physics in total isolation. Throughout human history, our ancestors repeatedly brushed against the edges of this advanced flavor, filtering encounters through magic and mythology. When ancient sailors blundered near their gateways, they were struck by vertigo, inner ear resonance, visual hallucinations, and sudden panic. They blamed the supernatural song of sirens. In reality, they experienced high-frequency acoustic deterrence and active gravitational shielding. In the modern era, secrecy is maintained by military silos. Naval intelligence networks routinely track fast movers on sonar. Because military institutions view the world through national security, these anomalies are flagged as glitches or locked away behind ironclad NDAs. The material evidence is already in our hands. Look at the architecture of recovered anomalies like the Buga sphere, which crashed in Colombia. Radiology verified its titanium alloy shell is 100% seamless, completely devoid of welds. It features microspheres designed to manipulate gravity fields. It emits a continuous low-frequency vibration and remains ice-cold to the touch, acting as a perfect thermal sink for the abyss. The biology of their scout proxies, the archetypal grays, betrays an underwater origin. Their obsidian wraparound eyes are light-amplifying mirror optics. They lack a visual sclera because whites are a liability in the zero-lux abyss. They possess zero terrestrial melanin. Human sunlight and UV radiation would cause rapid cellular degradation. Examining them in near total darkness is a strict biological mandate. They may not be a unified front. Millions of years of isolation would naturally create separate factions, splitting them into distinct subspecies. An Atlantic faction and a Pacific mainline may be competing for resources, explaining the erratic behaviors of the craft human navies intercept. They perform surgical biological harvesting on livestock and humans to mine pristine DNA, utilizing hormones to stabilize their automated ectogenesis vats. When a civilization masters gravity engines, they don't look at Mars like humans do. They would reach the moon in 3.5 hours. They would hunt for what they know, the massive liquid water oceans hidden beneath the frozen crusts of the outer solar system. To them, Europa or Enceladus aren't frozen islands. Kept warm by hydrothermal vents, they are pristine, high-pressure aquatic paradises. While humanity wastes centuries looking at dead rocky worlds, our neighbors have already turned the icy oceans into an extension of their backyard. The data is recorded on our satellites, logged on sonar, and etched into folklore. Stop looking up, start looking down.